What is it like to live in a family with drug and alcohol addiction?
There's lots of yelling and arguing.
It's scary. I feel like they are ignoring me.
I can't have friends over because I'm afraid.
I try to forget about it and think about positive things.
It makes me so angry.
I hope and pray that they realize how much
Even
they
if
are
I
hurting
can't help
themselves.
them, I can help others like them.
I can't have
But
fun.
I can talk to others
hope
and
they
get
stop.
help for myself.
Nobody should have to go through this.
Well, I think the slogan, the Camp Mariposa, where kids transform, really does sum it up in terms of kids being able to come here and learn about what it's like to live in a family that's affected by substance abuse or addiction, be able to figure out how to cope with that in a better way, to connect with other kids, and you have that mix that life is about having fun but also learning and feeling more competent, being transformed to that next level.
A lot of these kids become emotionally shut off. They stuff their feelings. Some are very angry because they're not living what we would call a normal existence and taking on so much responsibility like as an adult instead of just being able to be a kid.
The children that come to Camp Mariposa are facing really higher risks for things like anxiety, depression, suicide, and substance abuse and addiction in later life, or partnering up with someone who's dealing with those difficulties far more so than other children.
Kids who are in a situation like mine, sometimes they could feel mad or like embarrassed maybe sometimes.
I was sad and sometimes scared, and I just wanted to disappear into my book.
Any camp setting like this for children in distress is an opportunity for kids to be around other kids just like them. There's nothing more empowering than that, to see kids just like you going through the same thing. You realize it's okay. You learn and are educated on tools and ways to deal with it.
They're getting the opportunity to change their lives, to do something different than what they've been shown.
My favorite thing at camp is making new friends and all these activities you get to do. You get to play frisbee, you get to play football, and you get to just chill in the grass and just talk with your friends, and it's a great experience.
A lot of the activities we do are educational, but they're also very supportive. We do team building and trust building activities, and we also do a lot of educational activities where we do group work.
We do a ropes course, and we had to balance on them and walk all the way across, and we had to use teamwork and help each other.
They're learning that they are normal and that the drug addiction and alcoholism in their home or family is not their fault, and that they have a place to come and just be themselves.
I think all the kids here understand what I've been through and what everybody else at this camp has been through, and it's really, really nice to be around people like that understand.
It's a prevention tool to have them know what they're up against, because they're susceptible too. So they know what could be possibly in store for them, and then they can prevent that behavior.
We talk about kind of coping skills. You know, what can you do? What are some activities? Just try to bring out their positives that they probably don't know they have.
Now I actually decide that I like to play sports, and that there are other things I can do, and that there is always hope no matter what.
The last day, they write a letter to the addicted person in their life. So whether that's mom, dad, aunt and uncle, brother, sister, it's an opportunity to express their feelings in a safe place again, and to know that no one's going to read it and they don't have to give it to that person, but just a way of sort of making their feelings concrete for them to process their own feelings.
I would say, Mom, I love you and I had a great time at camp, but please, please stop doing drugs and alcohol.
After they're done writing the letters, we take them down by the river where there's this big fire pit, and the kids get to burn them. And it's sort of this way of releasing those feelings. So first expressing them and then sort of giving them up. And these kids express their hurt, but then move on from it.
These kids need a place to go like Camp Mariposa to get away from it and then go home stronger.